morning, my loves. I intend you guys are doing well. Okay, this is a third party success story, and I'm going to keep this a little short because I will not divulge all the details, because the person who's the success story is somebody who's very close to me. Okay, so I will give you the necessary details so that you can manifest your SP. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, so now I'll give you some insight into the circumstance. Okay, now her SP, who eventually became her SP, was actually her childhood friend. Okay, and they were the best of friends, and as life moved on, they parted ways. Okay, and then they met, and then they realized that they were made for each other. Cool. Now, and they had this very deep friendship and love, which was really palpable, like you could see it from a distance. However, by that time, her SP was already married with a child. Okay. Now, what did she do? Firstly, she had complete faith that this man belongs to her. She had complete faith that this man, her SP, loves her. She had complete faith that also, yes, when they kind of got back together, as in when they met together after years, she came to know that the marriage that he was in, obviously he was not happy in it. It was an arranged setup and stuff like that. And the most important thing that she got to know was that the third party, quote unquote, the third party, was not really in love with the SP, like her SP. Okay. Now, days passed. Now they got back in touch. Okay, and they kind of stuck through each other through thick and thin. Okay, like they were the best of friends, the best of lovers, the best of anything that you could think of. Okay, I deliberately did not share the success story in my post tab because I wanted to make a video on this, because I personally feel, not just as a coach but also as a human, that this will definitely inspire a lot of you to believe in love, because some of you have, I can sense it, that you are actually giving up on love. Okay, so don't. Okay, hear me out. Now, was she affirming? Not really. But yes, I mean, you are constantly thinking, so you're constantly affirming. The only thing she was affirming was that SP was deeply in love with her and will do anything to be with her. SP was deeply in love with her and will do anything to be with her. And that was enough. Now, what transpired? And before you even ask me about the time, I'm not going to tell you the time, because time is irrelevant and it really happened very quickly. So what eventually happened, because the faith, she already had a belief system that the third party was not in love with him, and they actually kind of sensed that she was in love with somebody else. Okay, so because in my reality everything happens peacefully, easily and effortlessly. Okay, so there's no effort required here. So I'll just tell you what she was thinking, the success story was thinking. So she had complete faith that SP loves her. Okay, and also she had complete knowing that the third party was definitely not in love with the SP, which helped her to convince her logical mind that third party should be with the person whom she is in love with, and SP should definitely be with her. Clear? So, the point being, everything worked out perfectly. Eventually, the third party walked up to the SP and said that she is actually in love with somebody else for years now, okay, for years now, and she would like to move out, as in go in for a divorce. I deliberately filmed this video a little late because I just wanted to give you the complete story, the complete success story. The divorce is done. The third party is actually happily married to the love of her life, and these two are happily back together. They are not married yet, they will soon. And some of you will actually try to decode the 3D and ask me like, oh, what happened to the child? The child is happily with her father, okay, and everything is absolutely perfect. Most importantly, because they were childhood friends, the parents were also known to each other, and they accepted the relationship, and they are now going out for trips together. They are blissfully happy together. They just created this magic through the power of conviction, through the power of repetition, through the power of belief, through the power of repeating to yourself that SP loves you and nobody else. SP wants you and nobody else. SP needs you and no one else. SP is loyal to you and no one else. And third party loves somebody else, is happy with somebody else. Is it making sense? It should. This is such a huge success story that actually proves to you that constant affirming, robotic affirming, which you guys are constantly telling me about, is not really required. Once you gently, softly massage your affirmations in, by affirmations I mean thoughts, 3D has to pan up, even before you expect it sometimes, okay? So, everyone is happy. Yeah, and that's it. Like, everyone is damn happy, and that's exactly what I want for each one of you. The reason that I'm posting this video today is so that you understand that removing the third party is not really your concern if you know how to fine-tune your thoughts. You can just simply affirm that SP loves you and the third party will be taken care of, like it has been in this success story. Because she was never focused on the third party. Never. She was only focused on the fact that SP loves her and no one else. She was only focused on the fact, I'm deliberately repeating this, that SP loves her and no one else. So, this is way easier than you think it is. Just that you have to convince yourself. You just have to convince yourself, like, yeah, okay, yeah, this is highly doable. This is not a big deal. Because SP loves me. He'll do anything to be with me. She'll do anything to be with me. It's not about feeling every emotion. It's about a matter-of-fact way of saying it. A matter-of-fact way of saying it. You know you are a man. You know you are a woman. right? You know that you are a human being. You know you don't need emotions to kind of bring it into existence. You know your name. You don't need emotions to validate yourself like, okay, this is my name, this is my name, this is my name. No, you know. And how do you know? Through repetition of the right thoughts till they become your natural thoughts. So, believing is not really required, feeling good is required, and when you repeat things that you feel good about, you will start believing them, and then they will show up in your reality because your identity would have shifted by then. So when the identity shifts, as per law, 3D does not have a choice but to shift. Now, how do you shift that identity? By repeating the new story. Affirming the new story. By affirming, I mean thinking the new story deliberately. Clear? So each time you think, how do I remove the third party? How do I remove the third party? How do I remove the third party? You got to remind yourself of who you are being when you're constantly focused on the third party. Your only focus has to be you and your SP. If you want to manifest your SP, I get it. You want to manifest your SP. Do you deserve it? Absolutely yes. So what do you have to do? You have to affirm that SP loves you. The entire story around your SP has to change. SP only loves me. I am getting married to my SP. I am going to live happily ever after. That's my story. You're not convincing yourself actually. You're claiming it. You're decreeing it like God. This is my reality. This is my identity from this moment on. Can you do it? Yes. If she could do it, you can do it. It's really not a big deal. Do not make a big deal of something unnecessarily and cause yourself this pain and torture unnecessarily. You deserve to get your desire just because you exist. That's reason enough for you to have it, as I've repeated over and over and over and over again. You do not have to validate and, this is weird. Okay. Anyway, so you do not have to validate or justify rather why you would want your desire manifested. You do not have to. You deserve to get your desire just because you exist and you are alive right now. That's reason enough for you to have it. The only thing that you have to do, okay, before that, please understand something. There is an intelligence working here which is way beyond your limited human thinking. Trust that intelligence. Trust it. If she can do it, you can do it. Trust love. Trust peace. Trust joy. And trust that everybody can be happy even if the circumstances shift in your favor. And when they shift in your favor, everybody can be actually very, very happy. Like in this success story. Everyone's happy. Everyone. They all got what they wanted. But you will still figure out stuff to ask me here, and obviously I will not answer them. Because my entire point of being a coach is to help you understand that you can manifest your core desires. And it is not essentially a difficult thing to do. If you know how to repeat the right thoughts, and if you know how to deliberately remind yourself of your new identity over and over and over again. You do not have to figure out the details. honestly, most of the times you cannot. Your only job is to step into the identity over and over again, even if the 3D is not to your liking right now. And you have to step into that identity over and over and over again till you become that person. She became that person. She became the person whom SP loves. She became the person whom SP is crazy about. She became her SP's best friend. She was that person. Her core energy was that person. And everything else was taken care of. Trust the magic, trust me, trust the process, trust the law, most importantly, trust that you deserve the best love on this planet, only because you exist. I intend this was helpful. Honestly, I know this was helpful. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.